Yeah. Welcome back to Intellectually Ignorant. It's episode 2. It's your boy Alfredo Pounds. I want to first of all thank all the listeners for subscribing to my SoundCloud and hashtagging Intellectually Ignorant. Let me know y'all fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And I also want to thank all the beautiful women that listen to. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that as well. We will be doing episodes every Monday, like I said. Just log on, let everybody know, let a neighbor know, let your friends know, and we lit. You know what I'm saying? But today, I got my people with me. You know what I'm saying? Miss Zurberry.
That be
You know what I'm
me.
saying? I wanted to bring Zuri out. Zuri is from my hometown of Buffalo, New York. Very cold Buffalo, New York right now. I may
What
say,
else is new?
man, I don't even know. But so anyway, you know what I'm saying? I wanted her to come out. She's very talented, and I wanted her to let you know what she's doing, man. Let the people know what's going on with you, Zuri. How you doing? What's going on with you today?
I'm doing good. Everything is good. I'm people that don't know me. I'm a musician, born and raised from Buffalo. Primarily a bassist, vocalist, and just as of late, I've been on tour with freaking Nick Jonas.
Nick
Out of
Jonas.
nowhere, Nick Jonas is like, "Yo, Zuri, I need you." I'm like, "I'm there."
Yo, like, tell the people how did that happen? Like, how did that come together? How do you just be just chilling one day, just playing bass, touring, doing your thing, and then Nick Jonas just hit you? Like, what was going on?
I mean, I was on the road with Dave Miller and the Other Sinners, who's a local Buffalo artist. And I just get a DM in my Instagram from a Chase Foster, who I have no clue who that is. And he's just like, check your email about a gig. I check my email about a gig. It's about this gig. And he's just like, send us in a, audition package as soon as you can. I wasn't even home to do it. It was like all so fast. I don't know.
Damn. So you was when you got the DM, you was already on tour.
I was on tour like with a local group. We were just doing like a little short run through Philadelphia and like Pennsylvania and kind of, southern New York.
That's lit.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, what?
So like, did you believe it when it first happened? Because I know like I hear a lot of them stories like somebody big had hit somebody up and they were like, man, this ain't true. You know
Right.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
it's like, what? No,
Yeah.
I definitely, when he sent me the DM, it was connected with a picture of like overseeing like a sea of people. And it was a picture like, it didn't look like just a made up picture. It looked like somebody's phone just took a picture. I was like, yo, this is backstage, like
Yeah.
looking at a crowd of people. And then he didn't even tell me who the artist was right away. So I kind of believed it because it wasn't like they were trying to
Yeah.
like hook me in. They were just like, hey, like, check up what's going on. And this is what was going on.
Get out of here. So what they flew you out? What
Like
happened?
they literally, like I literally sent in. They sent me some music to listen to.
Mm.
I sent it in to them on my computer. Just sent like a video of me playing it, all dressed up and stuff, trying to be cute. And and they were like, okay, redo it. You need to smile more. And it was like 4 a.m. I was like, all right. I redid it and I like smiled more. And then they were like, all right, so what's as soon as you can get out here? And I was like, within 24 hours, they flew me out first class and everything. And like we started rehearsals like that next day. It was
That's
crazy.
lit.
It was crazy.
That's fucking crazy,
Yeah, it was
man.
so much.
So yeah, man. So you grew up, born and raised in Buffalo, New York, or
Born and raised in Buffalo. I lived all over the city.
all over
It's
the
my
city,
stomping grounds.
north side, east side.
North side, east side, south side, west side.
That's what's up. What was your favorite side of the city?
I really I like the west side.
The why the west side?
I don't know. It seems like colorful and also like it's like loyalty, but you still gotta like mind your p's and q's.
That's
It's
true.
not so cutthroat, although it's like really like I don't know can be. I feel like the east side was always like you about to
Yo,
like
the east
it
side
was
lit.
too cutthroat.
I
Like
grew up on
I
the
couldn't
east
stand
side.
living on like Fillmore and Sycamore. It was so much.
Shout out to East Delavan.
East Utica and Bowlers. It was too much.
Yeah, it's definitely lit over
And
there.
I'm light skinned, so I was like, oh my God. Like, they would
Yo,
always call you a bitch if you don't have time to talk.
yo, here we go with the color discrimination. We dealt with that
It's
last
true.
podcast too. You know what I'm saying? We still got the color discrimination
Yeah.
within the race. It's all good though. Shout out to the East Side and Utica.
Yeah.
But anyway though, so when did you start doing music? Like, how did you get from what I'm saying, point A to point B?
So I don't know. I started doing music since I was little. Like, my mom is a music teacher. She taught all over Olmsted. Shout out to Olmsted kids, Buffalo, if you know
Homestead,
about it.
yeah. Shout out to them.
A lot of cool kids came from Olmsted. My mom taught music there. And
Mm-hmm.
my dad's a bassist who played for people from Deep Purple to Rick James to Chuck Berry.
So music
He's
was already in your blood.
yeah, it was in my blood, and I started a couple of different instruments until bass was just the one that stuck. I just fell in love with it, and I just kept up with it. And I was like, I'm not doing anything but music to make money. I was
Right.
like, anything worth suffering for is gonna have to be something I enjoy. So
That's what's up, man. A lot of people ain't got
you
that
have
drive to do
to.
that.
Oh, you have to. Or why? I mean, you're gonna be miserable in some degree, regardless. I feel like so it might as well be in the like the avenue of what you want to do.
That's a fact.
That's
Everybody
how I feel.
everybody should get like that. I think that's what Dame Dash. Did you see that episode with Dame on Breakfast Club when he was?
Oh yeah, I
I
heard
think
some of
that's
it.
kind of what he was trying to say, but I
Yeah,
think it was kind of
missing his point.
messing his point up. But Dame be yelling and screaming,
Yeah,
so
he be so amped,
a lot of people don't.
passionate. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah. So you would say like you was who was your biggest influence coming up? You know what I'm saying, like personally and in the industry. Who would you say was like your two biggest influences?
I mean, I think it was my parents. Like, not to sound cheesy or whatever, but like, they they definitely didn't get along like as a couple. They definitely were only come together to like make me and my sister like they divorced when I was little.
Word.
But in their own personal rights, like just watching how they navigate. Like my dad was a full time musician, always was like self employed on his own grind, and my mom was just an independent, woman, single mother, whatever, however you want to look at it. That just and just watching them both operate in their own ways, like deal with business and deal with handling yourself, just was like just taught me so much.
That's impeccable. Yeah, yeah. Shout out. Can I say her last name on the air? Is
Yeah,
that cool?
Appleby
Shout out to Miss
and Miss
Appleby.
Appleby
You
and
know what
Mr.
I'm saying?
Rodney Appleby and Linda Appleby.
She put the government out there.
What? Okay, come at them.
Come at yeah. Yo, speaking of come at him, y'all don't want to come at Zuri. You a trained Marine, right?
Trained Marine, 4 years strong.
Yo, man,
Yeah,
Zuri jive
United
already.
States Marine Corps,
Man, Zuri, man,
17 to 21.
come on. She been whooping people since back in the day, though, since high school. She definitely used to. Me and Zuri used to go to high school together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout out to Performing Arts, B.
Bavpa.
Bavpa, you know what I'm saying? She definitely was lit in Performing Arts, though. So, yeah, you did four in the Marines. You ever had to clap somebody in there?
Oh my gosh, we can't get into
Oh,
things like that.
man, we
Can't
can't get
give
it.
you all
That's
the
classified information.
classified.
Well,
I have to kill you after.
oh, shit. We definitely not going to go into that. I don't want to get killed by Zuri after the podcast. Anyway, so how did the dudes treat you on the base when you was in the Marine? How was that? Like,
Oh, how? Okay, I'll get real with the Marines. It was definitely like all the typical discriminations at once, like from like any type of discrimination that you could be put on you. They do it in the Marine Corps.
really?
Yeah, but it's all part of the. I think it's just the make or break mentality. Like they don't care. No one hates one type of thing more or less. Like be it gay, black, white, girl,
Right.
female. They'll even treat like the grunts versus the office Marines. Like there's always just some type of you're the bitch, I'm better than you mentality. So it's
Yeah.
like it's really just every man for like self empowerment and really learning real leadership and not being like not having a big head about what your billet is and actually knowing like who you really are, not just your position is up there, but are you like does anybody
Right.
anybody kill somebody for you?
Right.
Yeah.
That's lit. Was you overseas or what?
I was never overseas. I was stationed in Virginia Beach. Well, first we had boot camp in South Carolina, Parris Island,
Right.
and then we had combat training in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Then we had music school for like 6 months, which is like 4 years of, because I was a bandsman when I was in, but still a trained Marine. So it's like 4 years of college in like
Right.
6 months,
Right.
and then I was in New Orleans. That was crazy. It was right after Katrina because I was in boot camp during Katrina.
Yo, so you was in boot camp in New Orleans during Katrina?
No. I was in South Carolina, but we still got like some of the effects of the storm because we were in the South because it was taken over. But I was with in New Orleans a year after Katrina.
Mm.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that do sound crazy.
Yeah.
So, what was I going to say? What was your thoughts on? Have you seen the Justice or Else the Farrakhan march? You haven't seen it?
No. What am I like real out?
No, I'm just asking. Have you
No,
seen
I
it?
don't know. I haven't.
You haven't seen it. I just
Tell
want-
me what's it about. Maybe I can give you my views.
I don't know what it's about. I'm just trying to figure it out. I mean, I don't know. I just seen a bunch of people coming together. I was just trying to get thoughts on it.
Oh man, I don't know.
I don't know neither. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So what was your experience like down there in New Orleans? I mean, out of all those places you've been, it sounded like what was your best place?
New Orleans was like home. Like I loved New Orleans. It was, I don't know, everybody that was from there said, "Oh, you should have been here before Katrina." But to me, it was popping. Like it was crazy. It was plus coming from Buffalo, already a drinking city. Like
Yeah,
they put that place like they love to drink. Like it was
they
so
do.
fun.
Yo, this the only place I know where they be partying till 7 o'clock in the morning
Right, like in the
and
morning,
still
and then
be
it's popping.
ready to turn up again.
Right,
Like it's
to
crazy
go
out there.
100. Yeah.
That's a fact, man.
No, I love New Orleans. It was awesome getting all the musical culture, and it just reminded me like of Elmwood Village times a million.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a Buffalo Elmwood Village times a million. It was just real artsy and real colorful, and like a lot of destitute, but still a lot of like passion, and it was just cool.
Yeah, Elmwood is definitely an artsy place, man.
Yeah,
You'll go down there and get a lot of culture. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? On Elmwood in Buffalo, New York. Shout out to Elmwood.
Shout out to Elmwood
You know what I'm saying? Hurdle Block.
coming back. Yeah, no, Herdo is coming back.
Hurdle coming back.
Yeah, they are.
They doing a lot of stuff
Yeah,
downtown. You know what I'm saying?
downtown. I mean, Buffalo in general is really. In 10 years, I think it's gonna be one of the main cities.
You think so?
I think so. Like in 10 years, we got a lot going on. We got Canal Side and stuff.
Yeah, I hope
We
so.
got the. I don't know. We'll see.
We need a resurgence in the
People like
city.
us are gonna be in Buffalo, and that's what's gonna make
We
it
gonna
pop.
put it on the map. We
Like,
definitely gonna
yeah,
put it on the map. That's a fact. Cause they already hearing about it right now. You know, we based
yeah,
out of Houston, intellectually ignorant, but right now we in Buffalo, New York. You know what I'm saying? We worldwide. You never know where we gonna end up tomorrow. We might be in your backyard. You know what I'm saying?
yo barbecue,
You know what I'm saying? We might be at your
stealing
barbecue.
your chicken
You know
wings.
what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Are you single right now, Miss Zuri? Or
Oh
in a
my
relationship?
gosh.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna put them questions on you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, like no,
You're not at large to talk about that.
Mike. I mean, my heart is in a place.
Your heart is in a place. What is that? Everybody's heart is in a place. Society of
No,
church.
people's hearts be all over the place.
That's a fact. Their hearts
No,
do.
my heart's invested in one person. That's all I can say.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful, man. What?
It's beautiful enough. I mean, it's just like you just like I said, there are things that you're gonna make you suffer regardless. So it's like what's worth suffering for.
Right,
Period.
right,
As long as it's in the avenue of what you want ultimately,
right. So
then just I don't know.
y'all been together for a long time.
Not too long. It was just so crazy. I was like, I met this guy. Like I've known him since I was little, and didn't know. Like I hit him up on Twitter, wanted to smoke. Like yo, invite me over next time. Looking at a
Yeah,
picture or something
yeah,
like on some bullshit.
yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, come over, blah blah. So I just don't know him still, like from a hole in the ground, but knew we had like a lot of mutual friends that go over there to go smoke.
Yeah. So
Talking
hold on.
about
So
where we.
you met a dude on Instagram.
No, yeah.
He said,
No,
"Come
no,
through and smoke."
on Twitter.
On Twitter,
It was
he
like,
said,
yeah.
"Come through and smoke." And you said, "Okay, I'm gonna go over there and
Listen, I'm
smoke."
not scared of people, and I
I
knew.
mean, I forgot you was an assassin. That is right. She is a trained
No,
assassin.
I'm also like a little spur of the moment.
That is true. You gotta live life, man. That is true, man.
Yeah, and I didn't feel weird about it, and there was nothing to feel weird about. Clearly, once I got there, it was all good. And we're talking. He's like, "Where'd you grow up?" I'm like, "North Buffalo." And I was like, "Shut up!" And it was like the same street, and like I knew him since I was like a little kid.
Get the heck.
Yeah.
So y'all like reconnected back. Like, oh, I do remember you type
yeah.
shit. Oh,
Like,
that's
oh,
crazy.
you're, and then like our sisters went to dance class together and shit. It was kind of crazy.
Wow, that's dope.
So
That's hella dope. Man.
yeah, how weird is that?
Shout out to the mystery, man. You know what I'm saying? But that is dope, man. Speaking of what we was talking about, we're gonna take a quick break. Hey, you can cut it real quick. You can cut that. Start. So yeah, so how the tour going right now? Let the people know where you're gonna be at, what's going on, how they can find you online and things of that nature.
The tour's been going great. We already did our national run. We went through all the states for a month. We were on tour, different city every night. Uh, you can find us next. We'll be doing the Hollywood Bowl.
Or the Hollywood Bowl at?
Yeah, the Hollywood Bowl is in Hollywood, Los
Oh
Angeles.
yeah, yo, listen. When I say I'm wavy right now, can I speak about the drug use?
Wait, what? What about it?
Are you still a member of the Chief Society?
I mean, I'm Queen Chief.
Okay, because I
Queen
definitely got
Chief.
some chiefage outside,
Oh,
and I've been indulging.
Oh, you've been just without.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
just sitting here, and I'm just sitting here and you're like,
I
oh, okay.
know. I'm sorry. I
You're
definitely
not.
got some. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
So yeah.
so yeah, where y'all gonna be at next?
So yeah. We were gonna do the Hollywood Bowl. We're doing Madison Square Garden. We're doing Jingle. I don't know, something else.
The
All these
jingle,
things like that
something
I don't be
else.
knowing the names of.
How can they
It
find all
comes
this
so fast.
information? I know.
Okay, so you can find me. I have a website, ZuriAppleby.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also on the gram at Zurberry, Zurberry. That was beknownst unto me, so I
What do you
don't.
mean that was
I
pronounced?
never like was like, yo, I'm Zurberry.
So
Just so people
is that
know,
what
like
you're
that was a
going by
given
now?
name. I mean, I'm just
That's your
saying, it's just
title.
no. That's not, my title is Her Highness of Lowness.
Her Highness of Illness.
Lowness, Her Highness of Lowness, because I play bass.
No, I did see that on
Oh,
your
like
gram.
yeah. So
I was
Mike
trying to
DeSanto,
figure that
shout out
out.
to Mike DeSanto.
Shout
He
out to
gave me
Mike.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just trying to figure it out. Yeah, that's just like because I play bass. Her Highness of Lowness.
pace. Yeah. So and did you give him your IG?
Twitter. Oh, Instagram is Zurberry. Twitter is at Zurberry. Snapchat Zurberry121. I'm
Word.
around.
You around? Speaking of drugs, man, how was the drug use?
Those don't even count. Mary is not a drug.
Mary is not a drug. That is true, man. Stop trying to classify that as a
Right.
drug. It's really not.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? But have you ever experimented with any like DMT, peyote?
Oh my
Anything like
gosh,
that?
who's gonna hear this
I
podcast?
mean,
The
we
world.
we all grown out
I
here. You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
I've tried some things.
I'm gonna be keep it a buck. I like mushrooms,
Okay, I haven't tripped this year. But I usually do I usually trip
Yo.
like 3 times a
man.
year.
Let me tell you about the time I had some mushrooms, man. I had some mushrooms at homecoming last year.
Yeah.
When I say I was ribbing on every body for at least, yo, I felt so good. I ain't never felt that good in my life. I'm just everything was floating.
Right, everything is connected.
Yo.
No, I freaking created the universe out of my fingertips when I was tripping on shrooms. I watched it all happen.
Yeah,
No, it was crazy. I've done some
we gonna have to
interesting
indulge in
times.
some shrooms and
Yeah, sip some tea.
good
And
chiefage
yeah,
after the
take a ride.
podcast. We definitely intellectually ignorant, man. So speaking of all that, man, what I'm gonna ask you, man, what is your turn ons and turn offs when it comes to a guy? Because I've been trying to figure out what the ladies like. I just want to get the opinions of those who I feel like have good opinions. So
Let's see, what's a turn on? A turn on is someone that is not afraid to be like vulnerable and honest. That's a turn on. Somebody that's confident and aggressive, but not controlling at the same time. That's a turn on.
that's important.
A sense of humor is such a turn on. I love it. You can get real cute if you're ugly from being funny. Like watch the
That's a fact.
transformation.
It's a lot of cute, ugly motherfuckers who be just funny as hell.
Just funny as hell, and
That's a
it'll
fact.
work. I don't know, not being too caught up in your image is sexy to me, but still knowing how to be presentable at the same time.
Right. When to turn it on and off.
That's sexy. I don't know.
Do we got to be circumcised or not?
I mean, it's preferred. Yeah.
You
I
prefer the
experienced
snippage?
one, and I was like, oh, what is
Ooh.
this?
He had the hat on.
What are
What
those?
are those? He had the Scully on, no Scully.
I couldn't stand it. It, was
It looked
just,
like the
I'm not
little,
gonna
like
go
the
into
hot
it.
dog when you boil it.
No, what's those things that remember you tried to hold it when you was little, but you like can never hold it?
What, the slinky?
No, it was like a water. It was filled with like water,
Water balloon?
something similar like that.
Man,
Oh, it was weird.
that's
No.
that's that saline hot dogs. extra skins,
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, go ahead and take care of that as a youngin.
Yeah, get yourself clipped out, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to
Trim
wipe
your
around
ends.
that. Yeah. What's that shit?
Stop.
Yeah, that's
What do you know about it?
That's
Is
that-
you serious?
Man, listen, I'm clipped and dipped.
You bet.
You know what I'm
Good.
saying?
Okay.
I'm good in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But anyway, man.
Anyway,
Anything else you want to let the people know before you get out of here?
what do I want to let the people know? Stay focused. Just me, Greg West used to always say, "There's no plan B."
Greg Webster. What's
Shout
up
out to
with
Greg Webster.
Greg was in the Kendrick Lamar video.
Get out though.
Playing the drums in the Kendrick Lamar video. You ain't see it?
No.
Man, hit your boy. What's his IG? Damn, I wish I
Is
had this
what
shit.
Paul Wall?
Oh, my
No, thinks they do.
Thinks They, yo, follow
Thinks
my
They
man.
Do.
Thinks They Do. If you need a drummer, he out in the
He's
California
yeah.
area.
Los
Angeles. I'm plugging the shit out you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy. He definitely out there. He in the Kendrick
Smacking
Lamar
them
video. Getting lit.
That's dope.
Yeah, so
That's dope. I'm about to find it right
yeah,
now.
yeah, we definitely about to find
Shout
out.
out to Buffalo for being awesome and
Yeah,
producing some good fucking people.
yeah, we definitely got some talented people out here. Shout out to Buffalo, New York, and fuck the Bills right now
Oh
because they
yeah.
out here
You
fucking
see
up,
my
man.
hat on. I had a Bills hat on and I had to put the woes on. I was like,
Yeah, I had to do it for the woes,
the
man. I
woes
went to the
listen.
Bills game today. The
You
Bills,
went
man,
we almost won though.
we got blew out. What you mean?
We only lost by like what, a touchdown?
17 points.
Oh,
I think something like that, 30,
yeah,
34
that's
or
bad.
something.
Yeah, we lost
It
like
was
motherfucker.
terrible. Like I don't
It was
understand
terrible. It
why.
was cold.
It was. That's not an excuse. You know,
They've been practicing in warm weather. It got cold. They didn't know how to operate.
they hired Rex Ryan. That's what happened. You don't need a defense. We didn't need a defensive coach. Nothing was wrong with our defense. We needed an offensive coach. You know
I
what I'm
don't know
saying?
these rules. I'm not.
I
I'm
know.
not gonna act like I do.
It's all good. But anyway, man, this is intellectually ignorant. It's your boy Alfredo Pounds. We about to bring in our other guest, and I want y'all to hit me up and hit Zerberry up,
Hit me up.
and we out. Yeah. How long was that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This part of the podcast we're gonna call ignorance or intellect. I want y'all to hit me on Twitter and Instagram and let me know, is this subject that I'm going to talk about ignorant or is it intellect? I want to talk about the 20-year anniversary of the Million Man March, the Justice or Else Farrakhan organized, and I just wanted to talk about, like, was it ignorant or was it intellect for Farrakhan to have over a million people come together and not donate a single dollar towards any black colleges, any black community, anything of that nature. I was just wondering, like, was it ignorant or intellect for him not to have any plans for the schools, any national protocol for police conduct, a monthly donation? I mean, you had over a million people over there. Y'all could have donated a dollar and, you know what I'm saying, came together with some type of plan for anything. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do applaud, you know what I'm saying, his efforts, by getting everybody together and trying to get people to do something positive. But you know what I'm saying. My point is, like, leaders lead, and you didn't lead nobody nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like man, leaders lead, and people wondering like what's next. You know what I'm saying? Your followers still lost. So is you really a leader? I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't anything addressed of importance? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure it out. And y'all let me know. Was that ignorant or intellect? Am I wrong? How you feel? Hit me on Twitter, Instagram at FredoFareal. And yeah. Also, Farrakhan, I wanted to talk about your title for the Million Man March, Justice or Else. You know what I'm saying? What was the or else part? I'm trying to figure it out because there's still people out here getting their ass whooped. And you know what I'm saying? I don't see any changes. So, like, what was the or else? I'm just trying to figure it out. Let me know. Fredo for real on Instagram or Alfredo Pounds on Twitter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's your boy Alfredo Pounds. We had to take a quick break, but we back. We got my girl Kenyatta in here in the building. Kenyatta, talk to the people of intellectually ignorant real quick.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? Buffalo, New York.
Don't be trying to sound
Oh, like
you know what I'm saying, nigga. Be
not
you.
at all.
Stop it. Right. Be you. Fronting on the mic, man. So what's up?
For a second though.
For a second, you smelling real lovely. What you was on?
You know, my perfume I got on right now, loud.
Cause it's your cologne, huh?
That's all. Gas.
Gas. Oh yeah. So what's up, man? Let the people know where you grew up, man. What's going on with
You
you?
know, I grew up down away, downtown, Town Gardens, then did a little bit Central Park, then back down the way.
Oh, back down for y'all don't back down the way is downtown in Buffalo, New York. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
Town Gardens, Jefferson's,
Just a
31, a whole bunch of just.
a bunch of shitty places where Negroes reside.
Yes,
Basically, she just named. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
It's all good. A lot of low income housing, a lot of drug deals and gang activity. You know what I'm saying? It's lit over there though.
It's definitely lit, and that is exactly what's going on around
The shoes be hanging from the telephone lines.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
right,
definitely,
right.
Definitely. It's
Right.
definitely going down. So,
I'm happy my kids don't see those walls.
word, you got how many kids you got?
I got two.
You got two. Shout out to Yada and her
Yep.
kids.
Shout out to King and Nasiah.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yes. Shout out to them.
So, what type of dudes you into? You got two kids. What type of dudes you into?
I mean, type of dudes I'm into. Unfortunately, I've only been into one guy, and that's been my kid's father.
Why you saying unfortunately though? Like, why is that
mean,
unfortunate?
Because it's been a long time. It's been about 15 years. That's a bit.
Ooh, Lord.
15.
I'm 29, y'all.
And
You
that's
know what I'm
like half
saying?
your life.
That's my life.
That's
I've
your
never
life.
grown up. I'm still 15. I'm still 16. Right here, right here. Can't you?
Yeah.
Can you tell?
Why you say that
I
though?
didn't
Like,
know.
I mean, you know, as far as handling my business, I do it
right?
because I take care of my kids. I go to work. Priorities first. But I'm just a kid inside.
Man,
Still.
I think everybody really just grown kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That too.
With responsibilities.
Right. Exactly.
That's all he really is. You know what
But I
I'm saying?
haven't grown on like that other type of, like.
What?
Yeah.
What you
Mental.
Yeah, like I just feel like I missed out on, just a little, maybe just
mean?
maybe.
Why you feel like you missed out? Let the
You still
people
got
know what's
whole
going
life.
on. Why you feel like you missed out?
I feel like when you move too fast, I just was moving too fast.
What happened? Let the people know.
I
what's
was just,
going
I
on.
was into things I shouldn't have been into.
Let them know,
girl.
man. Let me tell you.
I was trying to be
hold
grown.
On, hold on. Before Yada get into her business, this is what she here for. We about to get into her
This
business.
is what you're here for.
Yada is a whole gangster out here. Do
She
not let her
Right?
fool y'all with her modesty. She is a full-fledged gangster in
Stop
these
it.
Known for
streets.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Yada, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Let the
you
people-
listen, I've changed.
You've changed.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here slicing people. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, not me.
Run up on her though.
Not me. They don't believe it. They don't believe it though. See, because I've changed. They don't believe it though.
Run up on her,
When you don't
though.
put in that work for a while, they forget that you about that action.
Man,
But that's okay.
I was trying to talk about that last.
That's
podcast,
okay.
man.
You gotta keep. It seems like it's hard growing up black. You just gotta keep proving yourself.
Man, that's how they make you feel in the hood.
Keep
but,
testing you.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You
That's-
gotta just keep. No matter what. You could be done killed the nigga, came home, and another nigga gonna.
That's what Jay-Z
try
said.
you.
They try you when you're gun cold.
What is that? What's going on with that? I don't get it.
You know, But that's because, you know what I'm saying, that's just a hood mentality. Everybody wants you to keep proving yourself. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta get out that hood
get out.
We
mentality.
gotta get out
That's
of that.
crazy.
Please get out of that.
That's insane, man.
Don't mess with that man. He known for killing, man.
That's a fact, though. So did you ever, you know what I mean, in your wild ways, you ever had to sit it down at all, or no?
I did a short time.
You did a short
Yep.
time.
Mm.
How many joints you
I did about 4 to 5 months when I was
Really?
17. It stopped me from
Oh,
finishing school.
Word.
It was, a lot of shit. When you go to jail that young, they force
Yeah.
you to get a GED.
Oh.
You do
Right.
not get to decide whether you're coming home
Oh.
and gonna finish school.
Right.
That's not a decision. You are now a
He
slave.
said, sit down.
Damn.
You already was a slave
Right.
in the
Now-
classroom.
Now you gonna
You
know
are
it. Now you
not-
gonna know it.
Fact.
Now you real slave.
That's a fact, a
You
mental
super slave. Now you not only are you mentally slave, now you physically, young too. So they took all that away,
That's a fact. A lot of people don't know when you locked up, you legally are a slave of the
Yes.
state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, I felt like it.
Word. But that's what's up though. At least you learn from your mistakes,
I learned,
and you out here thriving in the society, and that's definitely what's going on. So you said you did that. What's your thoughts and opinions on? I just went in on Farrakhan in the Justice or Else. You know what I'm
Damn, I
saying?
missed that. I'm
I
so
know.
sorry. Damn.
So
I know she
glad.
missed
I
it.
didn't know nothing about
She's
that.
so ghetto. She arrived like 30 minutes late. It's all
You know
good.
we on black people. He should have told us to start at 9.
I was here.
I told
can't-
I put 8:30
sorry.
in the text message.
Nuh-uh.
Oh,
Mine said
hey.
9:30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See?
hers did say
See?
And I was here right 9, so everybody was on
Zuri,
time.
you was like 8 minutes late.
I
Stop
was
it.
like 9:01.
I got the text message in my phone right now.
I believe Zuri was on
I was
time.
here
She was on
9:01.
time in school, so I believe she was on. Were you on time,
She was
Colonel?
on time in
No,
school.
In school.
Yo, I was on the cheese. I was definitely on time.
On
That
time.
cheese was on time every day.
I've ran behind it
The
plenty
only
of
high
times.
school with the cheese. I went high school with the cheese.
Yo, our high school was the only high school with,
With
the
the
cheese.
cheese.
bus.
I'm not even gonna lie. I appreciated the
And-
cheese bus in high school. It was warm and it was like
That's
a
a
block away. I did
You
not
ain't had to
have
pay
none
for
of
it.
that shit,
You ain't got to catch no beef on
none
that.
of that shit,
You
yo.
know everybody.
Right,
The
no
bus
fighting
ain't
on
gonna
the
be like
cheese.
sit down. All
The
that.
bus aid.
That's a fact, man. They used to talk about, man. I like my cheese, man.
Yeah.
You can forget it, man. But anyway, man. So what was like your opinion on that though? On the Million Man March,
She
the
missed
Justice,
it.
or it was? Oh, you missed? Did
I
you?
missed
You
it.
I missed
No,
it.
I'm
She
talking
missed
about
it.
the actual. Did you watch the Justice or
I didn't
Ills
get to
Million
really
Man March
watch
thing?
it. I was upset. I was upset that I really didn't even hear coverage about it that was going on. Before it. I don't.
Word.
I didn't really. So I really didn't get to get into it.
Yeah, yeah,
About what
yeah.
was going on. I didn't even.
That's what's
Why,
up.
Colonel? How you feel about? Tell me how
I
you
mean,
felt about it though.
I did. You're gonna have to watch the episode.
Damn,
You
you
know what I'm
can't
saying? I
just
can't get
just
into it
a
right
little.
now.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
That'd be cheating. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all heard about Lamar Odom and his little situation? What's going on?
Yeah, that's terrible.
How you feel about that?
Drops mic.
Drop my phone. It's all.
I feel like
I thought Kenyatta dropped a clip out her gun.
y'all ain't
It
right.
was just my cell phone, though. We good. Definitely thought it was a
can't.
clip. We all right though.
Listen.
But
He ain't right. Okay.
how y'all feel about Lamar Odom situation though, man?
I feel like it's sad, and I feel like what Master P said was right about how all he wanted to do was play ball, and when nobody trying to let him play ball,
Yeah.
you know.
You heard what DL Hughley response to that was?
No, what he say?
He was just talking about like, man, you don't know what it's like to be an addict. No matter what you try to do for someone, you can't stop them once they in that light. Blah blah blah. He had a point, but he was just trying to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, if the reason why you addict though is because you can't do what you love, you know what I'm saying, Colonel?
Yeah.
That's like me. I got a little passion for singing still, so that's like you having your own show.
Yeah.
You not even playing my song or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going through a hard time. We supposed to be cool though.
Right. That's a fact.
You ain't showing no love.
That's a fact.
You know, I can't even sit on the sideline.
Yeah.
It ain't right.
He said he was paying a lot of people bills and stuff, paying cell phone, and everybody shitted on him. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, man, when you get rich and famous like that, man,
Don't
it's
pay
hard.
nobody's bills.
Yo, I do not know
Sorry.
you. What?
I don't know
Who?
you.
We
You can't
click?
be doing. You can't
No.
be giving unnecessary
No.
handouts.
Right.
Nope.
You
Right.
can't, because
You
people
can't.
don't care about you. People,
Yeah.
even when you don't have nothing, people just care about what you
Right.
can give them. You know.
That's why it's hard once you know what I'm saying.
Once
I
you
really
actually have
feel like,
something.
man, you really gotta mess with people you already knew who was down from the
Only.
jump.
Or you
No,
will
for
definitely
sure.
make a big mistake.
Because
Yeah.
that's a
You have
fact.
some riding the bandwagon as people.
That's a fact.
hopping on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's
No
what's
new
up.
friends. No new friends.
No new friends,
No
man. We
new
definitely
That's
on our
right.
Drake. Speaking of Drake, man, how y'all like that? How do y'all like Drake out here? How he handled that Meek situation? That was dope. I know I keep talking about that, y'all.
I
But
laughed.
I gotta get everybody's opinion on that. You laughed about
I
it?
laughed because it was rap and that's what it's supposed to be. And Meek was all serious about like, no
Yo.
motherfucker. It's like, yo, it's just about rap and like sit down. He's acknowledging that he's light skinned, that he sings and that he's corn. It
Light-skinned.
was like he 8 miled himself.
Like, yeah, he did
You
a
know,
meme of
like
him.
he did an
Right.
8 mile on himself
And
just
he-
to be like, now what?
He really,
I actually ate you up though.
And then it just
With
comes,
just
reality of
bars.
the situation. He
Yeah.
was a better artist.
And it was all about being a better rapper and it was real hip hop.
He ain't got no-
definitely
I thought it was good.
He smashed him.
I thought it was funny.
He 48 laws of powered his ass. Like,
Mhm.
for real.
Yeah,
Know
he
what I
did.
mean? Seek and
He
destroy.
did.
That's
Sheep, wolf, and sheep clothing. He dogged them. He did.
And I thought it was good
did.
for hip hop because there was no battle rapping going on for a minute. So
It's
I thought it was
not.
not in mainstream anyway.
I want to see some dudes fight though. Like I want to
Like
keep,
a real fight?
Like y'all always talk about all this gun
No,
busting
but it's
and this
supposed to
and
be
that.
rapping. It's supposed to be
Right,
words.
but if y'all, you know how many gangster quote unquote rappers it is,
Ain't
I
nobody
know.
and y'all
draw
ain't out here
nobody.
fist fight. At least a fist. Y'all ain't gotta shoot it up.
No.
But a good fist fight in the back of a studio, like, can we get the culture back, man? Like,
Right.
No, Chris
right.
Brown's doing all the fighting.
Chris
the singer is
Right.
doing all the
Man,
fighting.
he swung on Frank Ocean.
Wait a minute.
Stop it.
Drake.
Stop
Drake.
it.
Matter of fact, Drake and Chris Brown was doing the fight.
Yeah, they were.
Dang,
right.
they-
The girls was
Drake
fighting.
over the Karuchi shit.
the girls in
Girls.
the girls
I want
in
to
the
see
crew.
some real masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Going at it. You know what I mean? Pause. But I
Just
definitely.
once somebody just get dropped.
Yo,
one
you can't be
She over
opening
here
candy
holding
on
up
the mic.
peppermints.
You on the mic.
Like we
Yeah.
in church over
Like
the
we in
peppermints.
She got the church full of the joy full of peppermint.
I got kids. I always got to
right, always.
Always got a snack ready.
That is so funny.
That's crazy, man. Speaking of kids, man, how you feel about the school system, man? I know y'all was beefing with them the other day, man. How you feel about the school system?
Nah, the school system is whack. It's been whack though for years, but it's worse now. Kids just get suspended
yo, these teachers
for
be out
no
here fighting.
reason.
Like the teachers don't have time to even try and break up a fight.
No one
Yo.
cares. Like, no one cares about the kids. Like, the teachers just go for the check. Half the teachers just scared.
Scared. Or
If you don't got a teacher like Miss Conway, at least one teacher in
Right,
the school
right.
that another teacher could,
That will
could
whoop
drag
you.
you to, that, like, handle it,
yeah,
Teacher, auntie.
just look.
that can, like,
Yeah.
handle it, yeah.
That's a
it'd be like
fact,
that.
though. That's a fact. Miss Conway was a. What was she? What type? Yo, what was she?
Keyboard.
She was a keyboard.
Mhm.
What is that?
She taught the typing
Oh,
class.
word?
Mhm.
Cause she was just yelling at people. I ain't never know.
I
what
never
it-
knew she had a position. I was like,
I
wait,
never-
is she a teacher here?
She just was
She's
yelling
just
at
for
me.
reinforcement. She's literally
Performing
only.
arts was so smart that they knew to give her, but they knew what her purpose was
Yeah.
to keep the kids
Keep
in
the
control.
kids in line.
Keep the kids
Yeah,
in
that's
line.
a fact. Rest in peace, Miss Conway Ward, man.
Pour some out for the homie.
Yeah, pour some out for the homie tonight. You might shroom it up for the homie.
Burn one up. That's easier.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do that, man.
Yep.
But yeah, the jail system. I'm wilding. It is a jail
I mean,
system.
it is.
The school system.
It is.
Right. The school system is crazy. I was watching today, and like the teacher was arguing with the boy, and he was like, "If you want to fight, why don't you just get up and do it?" And I'm thinking in my head, like, this dude is a grown man. He's a teacher, but this young
Wow.
man is also a young man with an ego and masculinity, just like you. So as you being a teacher, why would you challenge him?
A
You know
child.
what I'm saying? That's not your position. And then when he attacked you, he looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's the animal.
right. And it's just like, it's crazy out here right now. And then,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's why I was wondering, like, when Farrakhan said justice or else, I just seen another dude get his
Yeah.
ass whooped today on World Star. I'm talking, he
I
had
mean,
his hands
justice
tied.
or what? Like, what do they mean? Or else?
Or
Like,
else.
what,
Yeah,
what is that?
that's my
Okay, or
Yeah.
else what?
That's my whole point. It's
What-
like,
okay, thinking of a master plan.
That's such
What?
a negative attachment to something positive.
right. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know, man.
What are we supposed to do? I
It's
mean,
like
like,
Malcolm
what's
X
the
mentality.
next move?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, see, Malcolm X was about that action. See,
Well,
'cause
but
he
but I
was-
mean in terms of like by any means necessary.
Right.
Like even if it means it's like justice, even if it means by injustice.
Yeah, yeah. I think people scared of that though. Like,
But
to
I
be-
mean, if it's already injustice, happening,
I mean, but I'm just saying, where do I go so I can be part of the team?
you start right where you at inside
but
yourself.
see,
You gotta
that's my
start
whole point.
internal. You gotta start internal. I really believe in that.
But that's my whole point. If
Next
he's
door.
supposed to be a leader,
No, but he's saying it like,
if
it's
you're a
a
leader,
plan.
you have to
Oh
lead.
yeah.
you know,
Where's the plan?
There-
where's,
where's
the
the
strategy?
blueprint?
Where's the blueprint? Like if I was him, I would have went out
What's
there
the
like,
game
listen,
plan?
this is what you do when the police approaches you.
Right.
This is what we're gonna do from
Right.
this date to this date.
Right.
You're gonna donate $1 for each household to this account. We're
Right.
gonna build this.
now I put
And-
that on
you know
my
what I'm
Facebook,
saying?
and I put that on my Facebook page, and nobody had, reacted to that. I was like, what would we do? Like, how do we stop that? My first thing was, number one, when you get approached by, an officer, of course, put your hands up. Don't, really like,
Right.
don't even
And that's,
Right.
speak.
that's a big problem. A lot of people don't even know how to interact properly with the police
Right. What to say?
and put
Because
themselves
Colonel-
in that situation.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't,
tell
don't
us how to
realize
do
you
it.
have
How
strength.
Tell us how
I
you do it.
interact with the police is by the law. Anytime I got any contact with the police, I present my ID and remain silent and keep my palms in up above my head. I had
But-
the police officer tell me straight up, like, why you got your hands above your head? Like, why you acting like, why you not talking? I'm silent. Why? I'm quiet. I'm not moving. You know what I'm saying? But that
Listen,
don't
They have
always.
to present their ID to you as well. They have to prove that there's somebody.
But see,
as
now
well.
wait a
There's
minute.
rules
Now
that we
you're
have
now
too.
wait a minute. Now you're getting complicated.
It's true.
You're resisting.
It's
you
true.
gonna get somebody.
That's a
killed.
fact,
It's
though.
true. You
They
can
do have
record.
to
Listen,
properly-
if I get pulled over, I pull
That's a
my
fact.
phone right out.
Right.
Anytime I get pulled over, I start recording right away and watch change what they do.
Right.
They won't start acting out because they can't tell you can't record because everything's for public
That's a fact.
documentation. So every time I get pulled over, what are you pulling me over me for? Let me see your badge number and I'll show you my ID as well. Because half the time they're just pulling you over, don't even have
She has the
justifiable
complexion
cause.
for the connection.
No,
And
I've
that's
gotten
all
in
I'm
trouble.
gonna say.
Listen, I've gotten in trouble. I've gotten in trouble.
For protection.
I'm
She could
saying
probably
try-
get away with it a little longer
Try,
than what
try
I can.
recording them. Try pulling
That's
out the
a fact.
phone. Just pull out the phone. and let your window down enough so they can't reach in because they
They
can't
whooping.
tell you to go open it more.
That's a
I will
fact.
keep my door locked. I'll open it
Oh,
like
Zuri,
this degree.
oh my God, they gonna whoop Zuri
I'm
ass. They
recording.
talking about keeping the door locked.
Right.
They
It's
coming
my
in there.
car. Where's
gotta
your
bring
search
the
warrant? How
Zuri.
you gonna? No,
That's a
listen.
fact.
They
That's
can't
a
just
fact.
be all. There's
I'm
rights.
worried.
There's
It
there's
is rights.
rules to this
Nah, but
shit.
But you know what? They not.
There's
They
rules.
not backed up by shit. You can. It's damn near impossible to fire
No,
a
it's not
police
backed
officer.
up because no one's but trying to like do it. No one's using the rules to their benefit. Everyone's acting like they're the ones that's getting come at.
That's a fact.
Because we are.
I'm
We
willing
are
to
getting come
donate 20. I can donate. Listen, I get so much herbal essence that
I
I
already
can
know.
donate. I can freely,
Stop.
freely donate.
Like,
Like,
whatever it
what
takes.
to the cause?
it has
Like,
to be.
what is the cause? Where does the money go? What
Yeah.
are we
There
gonna
is
do?
no cause. That's the whole thing. A lot of these dudes out here just be talking. There is
We
no
just
plan.
still lost. It's like Marcus Garvey is like he wanted everybody to get back on a boat, but nobody had boats. You know,
And
it's
he put the
just
boats on the sea and created his own. And they tried to kill him too. But the whole thing is about. It's just about creating your own. It's not about hating nobody else or disliking any. It's about creating your own. You know what I'm saying? And having something for yourself. Because to be honest, black people don't have shit. We
nothing.
don't have no infrastructure. You can't name nothing black owned and operated. And it's not about hating anybody because hate is killing you. You know what I'm saying? It's about just
Yeah.
wanting better for our people. You know what I'm saying? That's just my whole thing. Like, what is your plan for your people? Everybody else got their plan for theirs. What is your plan for yours, Farrakhan? You supposed to be a leader. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. Like,
It's
what
not
are
like
we
I'm beefing
Yeah.
with the man, but it's like, yo, you got the voice. If I had a voice, it's gonna be lit.
Like yeah,
You
it's
know what
just
I'm
like
saying?
it's like what like that thing I saw on Facebook when the guy had to be like 80 something years old and he was the veteran and his wife had just died and then they took him out his house because they said he couldn't pay his taxes. You know,
I
this is
see
a
it.
man that served. This is a black man that
That's
served
awful.
But they
in
do
the
they vest
United
wrong
States
anyway.
Army.
They
Yeah.
do they vest wrong anyway.
But I'm
You know
just
what
saying, when people saw that a power on, like Facebook and stuff, like nobody could pay his taxes, people that got some bread out there, I don't have the money to do it.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. But can y'all let the people know where they can reach you at, where they can we trying to get y'all the IG game up, man. She just had to reset her account. She couldn't find a password to her old one. So let them know what your IG is right now.
Yada 1122.
Yada 1122, and
Hit
we
me
got
up.
and Zurberry is what's yours, Zuri, one more time for the people.
Mine is Zurberry, Zurberry.
And I'm at Fredo _for real FA real. Anything else you want to talk about before we leave the podcast, Miss Kenyatta or Zurberry?
Talk about his
Hey, a lot of blowing. My shit's dry as hell right now. I left my Carmex outside. This cold ass.
Talk about how
Somebody
your lips
get-
matured.
Somebody give me some lotion or something. Goddamn, look at my
I'm gonna
shit.
cover you in cocoa butter.
Man, I'll take it. Man, 'cause I'm not used to this weather right
Some
now.
Palmers.
I need it.
Stop.
I'm needed right now. Y'all think
said,
I'm
"I'm gonna
joking.
need
I'm
it."
serious than a motherfucker. I'm looking like a mummy out here. But,
Mummy.
but anyway, man, it's Intellectually Ignorant. It's your boy Alfredo Pounds. We will be on SoundCloud every Monday. You know what I'm saying? Check us out. Fredo -Pounds. You know what I mean? SoundCloud / and all that. And we out.
100.
1,000. Yeah.